morning, traders. Thank you for tuning into today's Outlier Live. On today's episode, we're going to be covering the top news stories of the day. Number one, Apple just revealed its iPhone 15, and ain't nobody want this thing. The second story of the day is all of Tesla's competitors, all of Tesla's rivals, they're ganging up on them and they're ready to knock them out. That's their plan. And the last story of the day is, are we running out of Nvidia GPUs? You may be surprised by that result. So be sure to stick around as we jump right into it. Nobody wants Apple's new iPhone 15, iPhone 15 Plus, iPhone 15 Pro, iPhone 15 Pro Max, you name it. Nobody wants it. And I don't blame them. Apple has completely stopped innovating at this point. And in all reality, Apple has become a caricature of its innovative former self. There's some big words of the day. Apple has no innovation left. And I'm going to break that down for you today. And I think everybody at this point has come to expect nothing burgers out of these iPhone launches. Hey, if you're just tuning in, my name is Christopher Yule, and we cover the biggest headlines of the day and what the AI trading data says about it. And if you're interested in that too, be sure to definitely hit the subscribe button down below and start trading with AI today. Go to ovtlyr.com to find out why outliers win. Now, back to the story here. We got new iPhone 15. So what's new about the iPhone 15? Let's jump right into it. Let's see. The iPhone 15 and 15 Plus will come in 5 colors. Wow! The iPhone's going to come in 5 colors. That's amazing. We got pink, yellow, green, blue, and black. Just that alone is going to make me want to go spend $1,000 for this. But let's continue on to see just how innovative Apple is. iPhone 15 Pro models will come in black titanium, white titanium, blue and natural titanium. Oh, wow. I can't wait to get rid of $1,000 just for that. Right? The Pro models include an A17 Bionic chip, and it will improve speed and performance. Right. As every single iPhone that ever comes out is the greatest iPhone ever, and everything before it is obsolete. All iPhone 15 models have the dynamic island for app notifications. A look that was introduced in last year, right? Oh, so that's great. So a feature that they just introduced for iPhone 14, they're going to have for iPhone 15. Wow, how innovative. The iPhone comes in 2 sizes. Huh, have they ever come in 2 sizes before? Huh, I guess I'm going to have to go buy both of them to see what it is. Oh, and don't forget, it has an improved 48 megapixel camera. Wow! Alright, as you can tell, there's an extreme load of sarcasm with all this because in all reality, Apple has finished innovating. The iPhone cycle has come to its termination point. Why? Right? Every year we look at these iPhones and they spend billions and billions and billions and billions of dollars on R&D, and what do they give us? An improved camera. A slightly faster chip. Right? A slightly better battery life. But at the end of the day, it's the exact same phone that you've had in your pocket for the last 5 years, right? This is an iPhone 13 Pro, and it's not changed since then. And it hadn't changed from 2 iPhones before that, right? When you look at these iPhones, and I've experienced this, and maybe you have too. Whenever you get the new iPhone, you're so excited. Oh, something shiny and new. I can't wait to open it. You rip open the packaging. You have that satisfying box opening experience. And then you look at it and you're like, oh, it's the same as my old iPhone. Well, I just spent $1,000 on this. I guess I'll use it. That's the experience I've had for several phones now. And I guarantee you that's exactly what the experience is going to be for the people who get their brand new Apple i15 phones? Apple iPhone 15s. So what will the iPhone 15 cost? Well, clearly, in Joe Biden's America, everything costs more these days, right? So the iPhone 15 will cost $799, while the 15 Plus will start at $1599. And that's the same price as the iPhone 14 model. So that's a huge win right there. I gotta say that it's a huge win for us consumers, right? The iPhone 15 Pro will start at $999, so $1,000, which is the same price as iPhone 14 Pro. All right, okay. The iPhone 15 Pro Max is up $100 though to $1,199. So you're telling me that if I want to get all the coolest, newest features, because this iPhone that I have right here is completely obsolete. I can't even turn it on anymore. It's so obsolete. Sarcasm heavily included right there. I'm going to have to spend $1,200 to get the newest iPhone, which does 99% of the same as what my current iPhone does. This is what I'm saying. Apple's iPhone business is toast. Anybody who tells you that the iPhone mega cycle, like we just talked about this on Monday, be sure to check out Monday's episode for that. Anybody who tells you that the iPhone mega cycle is going to help boost the stock price and it's going to have incredible 20% returns from this new gain is completely lying. Right? They got something to sell you. Probably a bridge. But I got to say, the new iPhone, I'm not impressed at all. And neither is the market, right? But let's take a quick look at the outlier data. So this is the AI trading data I was telling you about. I will say the AI data does show that there are some promising returns that could be coming here for Apple. In fact, we've got a buy signal that just happened on August 31st. So if you're interested in Apple, I would definitely go and check out outlier.com, OVTLYR.com, to see where you can learn more about this and get the trading data that you need. But let's see what people are saying about it in the comments. Apple was down 2% after the news. This happens when you stop innovating and release a similar thing every year, right? Look at Samsung and their flip phones. Start innovating, Apple. Listen, I'm an Apple guy. I'm an Apple fanboy. I buy all their stuff, but I am the first to say that I'm bored of what they sell. Start innovating, right? It was down over 16% with the China's announcement earlier in the week, and being down 2% is just another hit to Apple, right? People would have by now realized that there we go. They won't miss anything, and they can continue with the same old iPhone for the next 2 to 3 years. Exactly. You can continue with this for the next 2 to 3 years because nothing's changed. Innovation died. It's just business now. And the biggest innovation of all, it weighs 1 gram less. Wow. All that R&D effort into 1 gram. Incredible. So yeah, if you feel the same way about Apple, let us know in the comments down below, and be sure to smash the like button so you get more of this type of news delivered to you every single week. All right, our next story of the day. All of Tesla's rivals have decided to gang up on them. And I can't blame them because Tesla is doing something right, and that's selling EVs when nobody else can. Now, if you're just tuning in, my name is Christopher Yule, and we cover the biggest headlines of the day about what the AI trading data says and what matters most to your wallet. And if you're interested in that too, be sure to definitely hit the subscribe button down below. Now start trading with AI. Go to OVTLYR.com to see why outliers win. Now back to the story. BMW, Ford, and Honda agree to create Chargescape, a new company focused on optimizing electric vehicle grid services. So I'm a Tesla owner, and let me share with you some of my experience with owning a Tesla. Plugging in at home every night is fantastic. It's just like plugging in your phone. It's just a habit. You get used to it. And then when you go out every morning, your car is fully charged up. It's awesome, right? Imagine if your old gas guzzler had a gas pump that you could stick in every night, and then every morning you come out and it's ready to go. That's actually a really awesome feeling. I love that. Second, I've used superchargers a few times, and I've gone on road trips already, and the supercharger network is freaking awesome. You roll up, you don't even have to pull out your credit card. You roll up, you grab the handle, you stick it straight in your car, and you go in, grab yourself a drink, use the restroom, browse the store a little bit, you come back out. It charged at 1,000 miles an hour, so for that 10 minutes you got out of the car, which is basically the same as what you do at a gas station already, you just added, 45 miles, or not 45, more like 145 miles, there we go, in the span of just a few minutes. So it's really, really exceptional, the grid. Now, I will say there are a few drawbacks, right? They're not everywhere. They're not ubiquitous. And I've told my son this, that I think what's going to happen over the next few years is that gas stations will start taking out 1 or 2 pumps and start replacing them with these superchargers, right? Because I believe it was Ford and GM and a few other auto manufacturers have already committed to the fact that they're going to use the North American Charging Standard for the plugs, which is basically the Tesla outlet, which we needed. We needed to have some sort of standardization. There's no reason to have multiple different plugs for EVs, right? You don't have multiple different plugs when you go fuel your vehicle. You got diesel and you got gas, right? And most of the time, it's just gas pumps everywhere. Diesels are much less common than gas pumps. So it's really easy. You just roll up to any pump, boom, boom, good to go. Now, BMW, Ford, and Honda are basically saying that, hey, we're going to come up with that. We're going to come up with that solution. Chargescape will aim to unlock the full potential of electric EV technology through conveniently managed energy services never before possible with gasoline-powered vehicles. And in fact, let me tell you another story. When I take my two sons to karate, it's right next to a Kohl's, and this Kohl's has free chargers right out front. And every time I get there, my kids walk into karate, I plug in the car, then I go in and watch them kick some butt. And it's just like having free gallons of gas lying around. That's the equivalent, right? And it's such a cool experience to roll up somewhere, plug in your car, charge it up for free, and then go on with your day. And it costs so much less to fill up. My Tesla Model Y costs about $7 to $8, depending on where you go, to fill up from 0 to 100. Now, if it's at a supercharger, it costs a little bit more. But at home, from 0 to 100, $8, right? So it's outstanding how easy it is to live with an electric vehicle. And they want to seamlessly connect electric utility automakers to their interested EV customers to manage energy usage for a broad pool of EVs. So, in a nutshell, BMW, Ford, and Honda are taking what Tesla's already doing and improving upon it and hopefully expanding the grid. But I will tell you, the one drawback is on these public chargers, sometimes they really suck. The other day I went to a charger and they had both a Tesla charger and a CCS charger there, and they were both literally broken. I don't mean like they didn't function. I mean someone came in and vandalized them, kind of broken. And they've got to figure that out, right? You're not rolling up to gas pumps and seeing them all vandalized. And most of the time, the Tesla superchargers are not vandalized. They've got people who are like taking care of them. And I think that that's what this partnership is looking to do, is take the existing infrastructure, improve upon it, and make it so the experience is way better than what we have today, which if you own a Tesla, is actually pretty awesome already. Speaking of Tesla, let's go look at the AI data. We actually have a buy signal on Tesla back on August 31st. So the AI data is saying, you know what, don't be too scared if you're a Tesla shareholder, or if you're interested in buying more, this could be an opportune time to do so. So go to ovtlyr.com to learn more about this AI trading data. And let's go see what people are saying in the comments about this. They're coming for Tesla, right? They're ganging up. They're coming. This person says, whoa, their resistance is futile, right? Let's see. Isn't it good that multiple companies are working together to make charging grids more accessible? Exactly. That's my opinion, right? You get a choice of cars from different companies. Why do Tesla fanboys just want a monopoly on EVs? I don't. I want chargers everywhere. I want a charger on every corner. I want 3 chargers or 4 chargers or more at every gas station. Make it easy as possible to charge, right? Might as well be a coalition against Tesla. And you know what? A lot of people have said they need to lock Elon up. I don't know about that. I think Elon is actually the Henry Ford of our generation. I'm pretty grateful for pretty smart people like him. So if you are too, make sure to hit the like button down below and let us know in the comments what you think of what's going on with these new chargers. Oh, Nvidia might just be running out of GPUs. Right? That's kind of a scary story. I'm actually talking to you through an Nvidia GPU right now in my computer. And if things continue going the way they're going, Nvidia might just be running out of GPUs. My name is Chris Yule, and we cover the biggest headlines of the day with the AI trading data that matters most to you. And if you're interested in that too, be sure to definitely hit the subscribe button down below. And start trading with AI, go to ovtlyr.com to see why outliers win. Now, Nvidia's blowout earnings report shows chip makers are gobbling up all the profits in AI. But reading through this, I had a realization, right? Think about the gold rush. What do they say about the gold rush? They say that the people who got the richest during the gold rush, when everyone was moving out west trying to find gold, were the people who sold the shovels and the pickaxes and all the equipment, right? I think that's exactly what we're seeing with Nvidia. In fact, I highlighted it in the story here. Yes, right here it says, it's clear from Wednesday's report that Nvidia is profiting more from the AI boom than any other company. They're selling all the chips to the companies who are trying to get rich with AI. Exactly like selling all the shovels to the people who are going out trying to get rich by digging the gold. Nvidia reported an incredible $6.7 billion in net income, a 422% increase from the same time last year. And their most compelling technology is the H100 GPUs. Nvidia's prodigious cash flow contrasts from its top customers, which are spending heavily on AI to build multi-million-dollar AI models, but haven't yet started to see income. Doesn't that sound exactly like Chris was just saying here, right? Nvidia is doing their very best to sell you all the pickaxes, to sell you all the shovels, but there's no guarantee that you as a company or you as a consumer are going to make any money on these AI models. They even were talking about how some of the customers are gone into debt by Nvidia GPUs of hoping to rent them out for future profits in the coming months. Listen, all I know is that Nvidia is making buttloads of money on the back of these companies trying to cash in on the AI wave, but the companies themselves are not necessarily cashing in on that. Speaking of AI, let's go see what the AI trading data says about Nvidia. We got a sell signal on September 8th. We got a sell signal. So if you are an Nvidia investor, now may be a great time to take your profits. I mean, at least that's what the AI data is saying, and that's exactly what we're talking about in this story here. And who knows? The whole AI run may be coming to an end. At least that's what we're seeing in the data here, is that Nvidia stock price has a sell alert on it. Now let's go see some of the comments on this story here. Aren't you going to mention them cooking the books? Oh, there's some interesting things going on there with Nvidia's accounting. Now, how about the revenue recognition policy, right? Some people are ahead of the game here. It's not just about selling things. It's about presenting them in a very favorable light for their customers. They've done amazing. Truly one of the biggest companies. They'll be at the forefront of AI evolution. The last bar is epic, talking about this profit here. Kapow, right? Destruction of how much more profit they're making. And I think there was one more comment here. Nvidia's killing it. First crypto miners need GPUs, and now AI. Now what's next for them? I don't know. So if you've enjoyed that video today, be sure to click one of these two. YouTube thinks you're going to love them. All right, and that's going to cover everything for today's Outlier Live. Thanks so much for watching.